My fiancée ripped my soul bare for the world to gawk at. After a vicious fight that left our apartment trembling, she posted my private therapy notes on Instagram, sneering at my PTSD to our entire small town. My phone exploded with pity and scorn. I didn't scream. I didn't beg. I got a lawyer. Then her pathetic, sobbing voicemails flooded in, pleading for mercy. Too damn late. I'm Ethan, 32, a graphic designer scraping by in Willow Creek, Ohio. For 2 years, I thought Lila, 29, was my everything, my confidant, my future wife, the woman who'd hold my hand through hell. Her crook smile, her late-night rants about bad reality TV, the way she'd sneak extra bacon onto my plate, it felt like home. But I was hiding a war inside me. PTSD from a car crash 5 years ago that stole my brother Jared. Nightmares claw at me. Panic attacks choke me. Therapy's my lifeline, but it's a brutal slog. Lila knew, swore she got it. Last Friday, I was drowning. A client's logo redo was due, and my anxiety was a freight train, roaring, unstoppable. I told Lila I couldn't handle her coworkers' trivia night. I needed to curl up, journal, escape the world for a few hours. Her eyes narrowed, not with concern, but venom. Again, Ethan? She hissed. You're always broken. It's pathetic. Her words were knives, slicing through years. Of trust, exposing raw nerves, I tried to explain, my voice low, trembling. The crash haunts me, the screech of metal, Jared's blood on the dashboard, his final ragged breath. Lila didn't care. She called me a coward, a faker, screamed I was weaponizing therapy to dodge her life. The fight detonated. You're not a man, you're a wreck, she shrieked, grabbing her keys. The door slammed so hard to live in. Room mirror cracked, a jagged line splitting my reflection. Was it the mirror, my heart, our entire future? I couldn't tell. I collapsed on the couch, chest heaving, palms sweaty. Took my meds. Tried to breathe. Hours later, my phone went berserk buzzing, pinging, a digital swarm. My buddy Nate texted, frantic. Ethan, what the hell is this? A screenshot. My blood froze. Lila's Instagram post. A photo of my therapy notes, every raw confession about my guilt, my meds, my breakdowns. Her caption, tired of Ethan's struggles? Here's why he's always tired. Oscar level. Acting. Hashtag poor me, hashtag fake tears, double quotes, the world spun. Those notes were locked in my desk. She'd rifled through my pain, weaponized it. Posted it for 900 followers, neighbors, my boss, my freaking dentist. Comments poured in. Her friends piled on. What? A loser. Lila. Dump him. A few pals defended me, but it was a drop in the bucket. I was exposed, flayed alive in Willow Creek's digital town square. Nausea hit. Then rage. Then nothing. Just cold, hollow shock. I didn't call her. Didn't scream. I screenshotted everything her posts, the comments, the timestamps. My hand shook, but my mind was clear. This wasn't a tantrum. It was a calculated gut punch. Lila wanted me broken, shamed, small. I wasn't going to give her the satisfaction. I was going to bury her with the truth. By dawn, I was on the phone with Miss Corinne Holt, a privacy lawyer in Columbus with a voice like steel. I emailed her the evidence, my voice cracking as I explained. Ethan, she said, calm but deadly, this is defamation, invasion of privacy, a legal slam dunk. She's in deep. No Hollywood courtroom fantasies, just a plan. A cease and desist letter emailed and mailed, demanding she delete the post and apologize publicly or face a lawsuit that'd make her regret waking up. The letter shot out at 11 a.m. I sat, staring at my phone, waiting. 4 hours later, the post vanished. Then Lila's calls hit like a storm. I let them go to voicemail. Ethan, a lawyer, are you serious? Her voice was shrill, panicked. My mom saw the email. I deleted it, okay? This is crazy. Another message, choking on sobs. You're ruining me. I was mad. All right? Call me. Not a shred of remorse. Just fear. She'd lit the match, and now the fire was burning her. Then, a twist that made my skin crawl. The email we sent? It never hit her inbox. Poof, gone, like some hacker's ghost snatched it. Ms. Holt shrugged it off. Tech glitches happen. A certified mail's enough. But it felt wrong, like someone was pulling strings. I shook it off. Lila's voicemails kept coming, each one more unhinged. Ethan, please, I didn't mean it. Let's fix this. Bullshit. She meant every word. I posted a cryptic update on my Instagram. Thanks for the love, everyone. Rough week. My lawyer's got this now. Messages flooded in friends, my cousin, even my old art teacher. But Lila's family? Dead silent. Then her brother, Caleb, texted. You're making her look bad, man. She's sorry. Drop this legal crap. I didn't reply. The betrayal was a wound, still bleeding. Lila wasn't my fiancée anymore. She was a stranger who tried to destroy me. Lila's next move was a dagger to my gut. She didn't just betray me, she tried to torch my life. My phone buzzed at 2 a.m. a text from my boss. Our meeting, tomorrow, 9 a.m. My heart sank. I knew it was her. She was playing dirty, and I was about to walk into a trap. This wasn't over. It was war, and she was reloading. I barely slept, my mind racing. Lila's sobbing voicemails had stopped, replaced by an eerie silence. I checked her Instagram lockdown, private. She was hiding, scheming. Ms. Holt warned me, people like her don't stop at one punch. I thought I was ready, but nothing prepared me for the HR ambush. At 9 a.m., I walked into the conference room, palms sweaty, clutching a folder of evidence. My boss, Greg, looked grim. The HR rep, Sheila, was all business, her eyes cold. Ethan, we got a complaint. Anonymous. Says you're unstable, erratic at work. A risk, my stomach churned. Unstable? Me? The guy who'd hit every deadline despite nightmares that left me shaking. I saw Lila's hand in this, her venom, her lies. The complaint was slick, legal sounding, accusing me of emotional volatility. Tied to my health issues. It was her. Had to be. She was trying to get me fired, to paint me as a liability before my lawsuit could gain traction. I took a breath. Stayed calm. Sheila, this is retaliation, I said, voice steady. I slid my folder across the table. Lila's post, the cease and desist, her lawyer's smug reply. This complaint is from my ex. She's dodging accountability. Sheila's face didn't budge. Greg shifted, uncomfortable. We'll investigate, Sheila said, collecting my papers. Keep this quiet. I nodded, but I felt eyes on me as I left. Colleagues whispered. My cubicle felt like a cage. For days, I was under a microscope, every email scrutinized, every move watched. Lila's plan was working. I was unraveling. Paranoid, second-guessing every word I typed out, then came the next blow. My sister Tara called, voice shaking. Ethan, what the hell? Lila messaged me. My heart stopped. Layla hadn't called, that was too bold. Instead, she sent Tara a novel-length Facebook message, dripping with fake tears. I'm worried about Ethan, it read. He's spiraling, abusing his meds. I posted about it to get him help, but now he's suing me. She begged Tara to talk sense into me, to drop the lawsuit. It was a masterclass in manipulation, twisting my PTSD into a story of addiction, painting herself as the saint. I was livid. My hands shook as I read the message. Lila wasn't just attacking me. She was poisoning my family, trying to turn Tara against me. I drove to Tara's house, showed her everything, the screenshots, the legal docs, the truth. Tara's face went red. She's vile, Ethan, she said, hugging me. This isn't love. She's a monster. That moment burned away any lingering guilt. Lila wasn't sorry. She was a predator. Ms. Holt called the next day. Lila's lawyer had responded to our cease and desist, a smug 2-page letter. They admitted the post was gone, but called it a moment of frustration, not malice. An apology? Nope. They claimed I'd share my PTSD with friends, so it wasn't private. Then the kicker. They accused me of harassing Lila by lawyering up, demanding I drop the case or face a countersuit for emotional distress. Ms. Holt laughed. They're bluffing. This is desperate. But Lila wasn't done. A coworker, Jake, pulled me aside at lunch. Dude, you need to see this. He showed me a private group chat Lila was in. Someone had leaked it. In it? She spun a wild tale. I was unhinged, hoarding pills, refusing help. She claimed she posted my notes to save me, hoping a friend would intervene. Pure lies. She even said my lawsuit was a jealous tantrum because her new job as a marketing lead out showed my sad little designs. The chat ate it up, called me a psycho ex. I felt sick, but also alive. Her lies were piling up, each one a nail in her coffin. I forwarded the chat to Ms. Holt. This is gold, she said. She's building our case for us. I nodded. But inside, I was raging. Lila thought she could bury me with gossip, ruin my job, my family, my name. She was wrong. I wasn't breaking. I was sharpening my blade, ready for the next fight. Lila's lies were a wildfire, scorching everything I built. She wasn't just content with humiliating me, she wanted to erase me. A new text from an unknown number hit my phone at midnight. Drop the lawsuit or you'll regret it. My blood boiled. Was this her? Her family? Some lackey? I was done playing nice. Time to turn her game into her nightmare. The HR nightmare dragged on. For a week, I was a ghost at work, dodging whispers, feeling like a criminal. Every email I sent felt like it was being dissected. My boss, Greg, gave me pitying looks, but Sheila from HR was a hawk, watching for any slip. The anonymous complaint Lila's doing, no doubt, was still under review. I was hanging by a thread, my career dangling over her spiteful abyss. How dare she try to paint me as unhinged when she was the one wielding the knife? Then, a bombshell. My cousin, Mia, called, sobbing. Ethan, Lila's mom cornered me at the grocery store. What? Lila's mother, Diane, had ambushed Mia by the canned goods, all fake tears and venom. Ethan's destroying Lila's life with this lawsuit, she'd wailed, loud enough for half the store to hear. He's a druggie, lying about his trauma. To scam her, shoppers stared. Mia was mortified, shaking as she told me. Lila's family wasn't just defending her. They were weaponizing small-town gossip to crucify me. I was livid, pacing my apartment, fists clenched. Diane's public stunt wasn't an accident. It was a calculated smear. A middle-aged mean girl moved to rally Willow Creek against me. My PTSD wasn't a secret to a few close friends, but now it was a town spectacle, twisted into a junkie sob story. I could feel the stares at the gas station, the hushed voices at the diner. Lila wasn't fighting alone. She'd unleashed her whole clan to break me. Ms. Holt, my lawyer, was unfazed when I called, voice cracking with rage. This is perfect. Ethan, she said, her tone icy calm. They're escalating, and it's sloppy. Diane's public outburst? That's witness testimony. She advised me to collect statements from Mia and anyone else who'd heard Diane's rant. I hit the ground running, texting Mia to write down every word. 2 other shoppers, old high school friends, confirmed they'd overheard Diane's lies. More ammo? Lila's family was digging their own grave. But then, a gut punch twist. Jake, my coworker, sent me another leaked message from Lila's group chat. She doubled down, claiming I'd threatened her after the Instagram post, spinning a tale of me banging on her door, screaming. A total lie. I hadn't seen her since the fight. She even said she'd fear for her safety, painting me as a violent nutcase. Her friends ate it up, one writing, "Girl, get a restraining order." My jaw dropped. Was she seriously this delusional, or just this evil? I forwarded it all to Ms. Holt. This is defamation on steroids, she said. She's not just lying, she's building a fantasy to dodge accountability. We added the new lies to our lawsuit draft. Now a beast of a document, accusing Lila of defamation, privacy invasion, and intentional emotional distress. Ms. Holt was blunt. We're not just suing for the post now. This is a campaign to destroy. You, my heart pounded. This wasn't about money anymore, it was about justice, raw and unrelenting. I posted another vague Instagram update. Thanks for the support, friends. Lies spread fast, but true hits harder. My lawyer's on it. The response was a wave of love texts from my old art teacher, a call from my neighbor, even a DM from a barista who'd heard the grocery store drama. But Lila's side? Crickets. Except for one text from her cousin Tara. You're pathetic, Ethan. Lila's a wreck because of you. I laughed bitterly. A wreck? She'd lit the match, and I was the one burning. By Friday, Ms. Holt had a new plan. We're filing a motion for a protective order, she said. Lila's lies about threats are dangerous. This stops her from spinning more stories. My chest tightened, part relief, part dread. Lila thought she could outmaneuver me, but every lie she told was another rope tying her to her own downfall. I was shaking, but not with fear, with resolve. She wanted a war? I'd give her one she'd never forget. Lila's lies weren't just personal. They were a financial hit job. A leaked bank statement hit my inbox, showing $10,000 drained from our shared savings. My money! She funneled it to her new life while smearing me as a broke lunatic. I was shaking with rage. Who does that? I wasn't just fighting for my name now. I was fighting for my future. The HR cloud still loomed, but I was clear barely. Sheila's email was cold. no evidence to substantiate the complaint. Relief hit, but it was fleeting. My coworkers' sideways glances didn't stop. Lila's unstable lie had stuck, a stain on my reputation. I gritted my teeth, designing logos with a fury I'd never felt. Every pixel was defiance. She wanted me jobless? Hell no. I was staying put, claws out. Then the bank statement bombshell. My cousin Mia, now my fiercest ally, got it from a mutual friend who worked at our credit union. Lila had withdrawn $10,000, half our wedding fund, 2 days after her Instagram. Stunt. The memo? Relocation expenses? Relocation? She was still in Willow Creek, parading her victim act. My heart pounded. That money was mine, saved from years of freelance gigs, late nights, and skip vacations. She'd stolen it to bankroll her lies. I called Ms. Holt, voice cracking with fury. She took my money. I sent her the statement. Her response was razor sharp. This is theft, Ethan, and it's leverage. She explained Lila's move. Could be tied to the lawsuit proof of malicious intent. Stealing from me while defaming me? It was a goldmine for our case. We'll add financial misconduct, Ms. Holt said. She's not just a liar. She's a thief. But Lila wasn't. Done. A new group chat leak landed. Courtesy of Jake, Lila was spinning a fresh tale. I'd squandered our savings on therapy scams and was now suing her to extort her family's money. Her friends lapped it up. He's jealous. Of your promotion, Lila. What a leech. I laughed, bitter and loud. Jealous? Me? She was the one swiping my cash while crying poor. The irony was thicker than her audacity. Then, a chilling twist. My landlord, Mr. Grimes, called. Ethan, got a weird letter. Says you're behind on rent, facing eviction. What? I paid every month, on time, auto-drafted. I pulled up. My bank records clean. The letter was fake, sent to Grimes anonymously. Lila's fingerprints were all over it. She was trying to make me homeless, to crush me financially, while her lies painted me as a deadbeat. Who plays this dirty? Ms. Holt was livid when I told her. This is harassment, Ethan. She's escalating to sabotage your stability. We added the fake eviction letter to the lawsuit, now a towering stack of evidence. Defamation, theft, harassment. Ms. Holt filed the protective order, citing Lila's threatening lies about me being violent. She's building a narrative to ruin you, Ms. Holt said. We're hitting back harder. I posted another Instagram update, dripping with sarcasm. Thanks for the love, folks. Some people think lies and stolen cash can break me. Spoiler. They won't. Lawyers on speed dial. Support flooded Indie Ms. from old classmates. A call from my barber. But Lila's family doubled down. Her dad, Roger, emailed me. Ethan, stop this nonsense. Lila's struggling. You're hurting. Her career. Struggling? With my $10,000? I forwarded it to Ms. Holt. Arrogance, she said. He's admitting interference. Keep it. The financial intrigue deepened. Mia's credit union friend dug deeper, finding Lila had opened a new account, funneling my money into it. Transactions showed fancy dinners, a new laptop, even a deposit on a condo lease. My condo lease. She was using my savings to play house while torching my life. I was seething but focused. Every cent she spent, every lie she told, was another bullet for Ms. Holt's legal arsenal got by week's end. Ms. Holt had a new plan. We're demanding the $10,000 back in the lawsuit, plus damages for financial distress. My chest burned with savage glee. Layla thought she could bleed me dry and walk away? Wrong. She'd stolen my money, my peace, my trust. Now I'd make her pay every dollar, every tear, every lie. This wasn't just a lawsuit. It was my revenge, and it felt so damn good. Lila's empire of lies was crumbling, and I was lighting the fuse. A new leak exposed her funneling my stolen $10,000 to a shady consultant to bury her mess. My rage was white hot. She thought she could buy her way out. I wasn't just suing now. I was dismantling her world, and the truth was my weapon. She begged for mercy soon. Work was a tightrope. Cleared by HR, I was still the office pariah, my PTSD now coffee break gossip. Every stare stung, but I channeled it into fury, churning out designs like a man possessed. Lila's fake eviction. Letter had backfired. Mr. Grimes, my landlord, was pissed, promising to testify about her anonymous stunt. She's unhinged, Ethan, he growled. Unhinged? Her. The irony burned. But I was grinning. Her lies were piling up, each one. A brick in my case. Then a jaw-dropping twist. Jake, my coworker, sent me a bombshell, a screenshot from Lila's group chat, leaked by a disgruntled friend. She'd hired a reputation manager, some sketchy guy named Vince, to handle her PR crisis. The $10,000 she stole, wired to Vince for crisis consulting, to scrub her online footprint and spread more lies about me being a vindictive addict. My blood boiled. She was paying to erase her crimes with my money? Who does that? I called Ms. Holt, voice shaking with rage. She's hired a fixer. I sent the screenshot. Ms. Holt's tone was ice cold. This is fraud, Ethan, and conspiracy. We're adding it to the lawsuit. She tracked Vince, a known sleaze in Columbus, notorious for shady smear campaigns. The $10,000 transfer was traceable, linking Lila to a deliberate plot to destroy me. This is a slam dunk, Ms. Holt said. She's cooked. But Lila kept swinging. My sister Tara got a call from Lila's dad, Roger, his voice all fake concern. Ethan's out of control, Tara. He's suing to ruin Lila's career. He offered to settle privately if I dropped the case, dangling a vague promise of covering my losses. Losses? My life savings, my reputation, my peace stolen by his daughter. I told Tara to record it. She did. Roger's slimy offer was now evidence, his arrogance a gift to our case. The lawsuit was a beast now. Defamation, theft, fraud, harassment. Ms. Holt filed for a court order to freeze Lila's new bank account, citing the stolen funds. She won't touch another cent, Ms. Holt promised. I felt a savage thrill. Lila thought she could outsmart me, hiring fixers, spinning lies. Wrong. Every move she made was a misstep, handing us more rope to hang her with. Then, a gut-wrenching curveball. My mom called, sobbing. Lila had shown up at her church group, playing the victim. She told everyone you're harassing her, Ethan, Mom said. She said you're addicted to pills, suing her out of spite. Lila stood there, teary-eyed, while Mom's friends nodded, eating up her lies. My mom defended me, but the damage was done. My family's sanctuary tainted. I was livid. Lila wasn't just attacking me. She was invading my mom's world. How low could she go? I posted a cryptic Instagram update, dripping with venom. Some snakes slither into sacred places, spreading lies. Truth's coming, and it bites. Thanks for the support, friends. Messages poured in my old coach, a neighbor, even the church's pastor, who'd seen through Lila's act. But her family kept up the pressure. Her cousin texted, "You're killing Lila. Ethan, back off. Killing her?" She was the one wielding the knife. Ms. Holt prepped me for the next step, depositions. Lila will have to testify under oath, she said. Her lies won't hold up. My heart raced, a mix of dread and glee. I could see it, Lila squirming, her web of deceit unraveling. She'd stolen my money, my dignity, my trust, and thought she'd walk away? Hell no. I was ready to watch her crash, and I'd be there, front row, when the truth tore her apart. Lila's house of lies collapsed, and I lit the final match. Her deposition was a train wreck, her lies shredded under oath. Her fixer exposed, my stolen $10,000 clawed back. She begged, sobbed, but I didn't blink. I won, a six-figure settlement, her reputation in ruins, and my peace reclaimed. She wanted to break me. Ha! I rose from the ashes, unstoppable. The deposition was my Super Bowl. Lila sat across from Ms. Holt, her eyes darting, sweat beading on her forehead. Ms. Holt was a shark, calm but lethal. Explain the hashtags, Lila. Hashtag fake tears. Hashtag pour me. Lila stammered. I was upset. Ms. Holt held up the group chat. And paying Vince $10,000 to smear Ethan? Upset too? Lila's face crumpled. I don't recall. Lie after lie unraveled, each, I don't know, a nail in her coffin. The stenographer's pen flew, capturing her downfall. Her dad, Roger, was next. He tried his smarmy charm, but Ms. Holt gutted him. You offered to settle privately. Mr. Carter, why interfere? Roger mumbled. I wanted peace. Peace? While his daughter stole my savings and trashed my name? His email, that slimy "let's move on" note, was read aloud. He admitted meddling, head bowed. Their whole poor Lila act was dead, exposed as a fraud. Lila's lawyer called Ms. Holt that night, voice tight. They wanted to settle. Their first offer? A measly $5,000. I laughed, bitter and loud. For my pain, my stolen money, my tarnished name? Try again. Ms. Holt counted hard. $150,000, the $10,000 returned, and a signed admission of guilt. They balked, but the evidence, screenshots, chats, Roger's email, Vince's bank transfer was a noose. After weeks of haggling, they caved. I got $120,000. My $10,000 back, and a legal document where Lila admitted to defamation, theft, and fraud. It was my shield, my trophy, my justice. The settlement wasn't just money. It was power. If Lila or her family whispered another lie, I could make her admission public, signed, and notarized. She was gagged, legally leashed. The money covered my legal fees, refilled my savings, and let me move to a quiet condo outside Willow Creek. No more whispers, no more stares. Just peace, hard-won and sweet. Lila's life, a wreck. Her Instagram's dead, her friends scattered. Jake heard she lost her marketing job clients, didn't trust a liar. Her family's silent, shamed by their own arrogance. My mom's church group, they apologized to her, horrified by Lila's stunt. Even the pastor sent me a note. You're stronger than her lies, Ethan. Damn right I was. I posted one final Instagram update, dripping with triumph. Lies burn fast, but truth burns brighter. Thanks for standing by me. I'm free now. Friends flooded my DMs, my sister, my old coach, even strangers who followed the saga. Lila's cousin texted one last time. You ruined her, Ethan. Ruined her? She swung the axe. I just dodged. Her downfall was her own doing. The scars remain. My PTSD still a daily fight nightmares of the crash, now mixed with Lila's betrayal. Trust feels like a foreign language, but I'm healing. I'm designing again, freelancing for bigger clients. My work sharper than ever. Tara and Mom checking daily. My real anchors. I stood up, fought, and won. No courtroom drama, no Hollywood. Ending just raw, real justice. That final night I sat in my new condo, a beer in hand, staring at the stars. No rage left, just quiet. Lila wanted to bury me, to steal my money, my name, my soul. She failed. I rose, stronger, fiercer, unbreakable. She's a ghost now, a cautionary tale in Willow Creek's gossip mill. Me, I'm alive, free, and done looking back. Who's the weak one now, Lila? That's the end of today's story. Did things turn out the way you thought, or were there some surprises along the way? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear what you think. If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to hit the like button. And if you haven't joined the community yet, now's the perfect time. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you're always the first to catch new stories. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next adventure.